I want to welcome you to another installment into the Invest Podcast. I'm your host, John Ross. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram at All Things Invest. All Things Invest with 3 T's. My next guest that I have a pleasure of speaking with is a Silicon Valley superstar. He is a motivational speaker. He is a coach. He is a husband. He is a father. He is an inspiration to many. I was going over his content, going over his profile, and really researching this man. And I really realized he would be a great guest to have on the Invest Podcast. The man is super duper busy, so I appreciate him just granting us a little bit of time and speaking with us. I want to welcome Josh B. Payne to the Invest Podcast. Josh, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm better than you could ever imagine. I appreciate being here.
Man, thanks for definitely giving us that time. So, Josh, man, we just wrapped and talked really quickly. You said that you are from Sacramento, born and raised?
Sacramento, baby. Roots run deep in Sacramento. Roots run deep.
Nice. Where'd you go to high school out here?
Sac High, then went to Sac State.
You were a Dragon.
I was a Dragon. I was a Dragon. Back when the Metro League was still the number one league in Sacramento, and I don't even know if it exists anymore when I go back.
I think so. And then you were a Hornet.
I was a Hornet after that. Yep. Hall of Fame there for baseball, and just had a blessed career and just love my experience there, and I coached there, and then transitioned into the professional world.
Yeah, I see some like sports memorabilia back there. I see a Payne jersey. I see a basketball. I see Leader of Champions. I love that, brother. Number 12, huh?
Well, that was the year for that particular recognition. And so, it was from our company, and so it was great. It was great.
So when me looking you up and stuff, seeing you're really big in the financial sector, helping lots of people gain, financial independence. Out of all the career fields, you're in sports and all that. What made you decide to go into the financial sector?
Yeah, great question. And I would say this is I had no experience in this industry whatsoever. I was an athlete, right? I mean, I went to school to swing a bat, right? Mm-hmm. And but what happened after that, and really my story is I had a great career. Ended up, I was an MVP all conference in the number 3 rated conference in the nation, inducted in the Hall of Fame at Sac State. But really, I had a back injury right before my senior year. And as a college athlete, you're a dime a dozen, right? So once you have that injury, chances of going to the next level, even though I had a great season, I was used goods at that point in time. The reality was I became, I finished up the school year, did what everybody said to do, which was to get that degree and get that job. And I landed in the golf industry running high-end private country clubs out here in the Silicon Valley.
Wow.
And I spent 10 years in the industry. And that's really where everything changed for me. At 31 years old, Jonathan, I decided I was going to unlearn everything I'd ever been taught about success in business and relearn it from the people that were living the lives that I wanted. And what happened was through a series of mentors, reshaped my entire mindset. I came from very middle income upbringing. And all of a sudden, I was surrounded by some of the wealthiest people in the world.
Big dollars, a lot of money out there.
Yep. And so I realized that nobody who had the life I wanted had a job. They all owned businesses. And so, it's just this big transformation of mindset that led me to leave that industry in search of what I was going to do. And let me tell you why I got into the financial industry is because when I sat down for the very first time, my wife and I did, to have our planning process put in place, I was so blown away with what we didn't know. And I could not understand how that was possible, that it took me to like 32, 33 years old to learn anything about these financial concepts. And when we were done, I looked at my wife and I said, how are we going to ensure that our loved ones and our friends and family